This is Larry Bonerato from LarryOnLearning.com, and this is your Morning Minute. Unintended consequences. Have you ever completed a project that worked exactly as you designed it, yet it created either another problem or even a new opportunity? How about a decision you made that created either a new opportunity or a new problem? These are unintended consequences, and they may be positive or negative. For instance, in 1968, Spencer Silver was tasked with developing a newer, stronger adhesive. However, it was not very strong, but it did work on paper, allowing it to be removed without damaging the paper. In 1973, Silver used this to develop a reusable bulletin board. That failed also. Later on, one of his co-workers needed a paper bookmark that could be movable without tearing the page. This positive unintended consequence was now what we call the Post-it note, made and sold by 3M Corporation. During World War I in Europe, the Germans wanted to stop fighting on two different fronts. In order to stop fighting in the East, a large sum of money was sent to a Russian exile in Switzerland. That person was to create a workers' uprising to make Russia quit the war. Their investment in Vladimir Lenin paid off when Russia stopped fighting and dropped out of the war. The negative unintended consequence was the creation of Russian communism, which has to date been responsible for well over 150 million deaths around the world. Understand that every decision we make may create both positive and negative results. This requires us to thoroughly research the subject, that we may anticipate all the possible consequences, both negative and positive. Here's some examples. A team member continues to violate your team rules. However, you've decided there will be no consequences because she's the star player on the team. While her great performance continues, her team members begin violating the same team rules. The team members do not respect you, and the unintended consequences are lower team morale and poor team results. Number 2. A very successful beverage company changes their marketing strategy to appeal to a market segment they have not yet captured. The unintended consequence was the alienation of their core customer base and an 80% reduction in sales. Now, in order to create successful outcomes for any project, do your research. What exactly is your desired outcome? Who will be affected? What is the best or worst that can happen? What people, processes, product, and promotions are required for success? And does your intended outcome outweigh any unintended negative consequences? Then make your decision and monitor the results. And that is unintended consequences, and that is today's Morning Minute.